I'm at that age now where I'm really starting to see people around me that are declining physically. And they've been declining physically for some time, but maybe it hasn't really shown yet. And now they're doing things and it's like, oh, that hurts my back, my leg, my shoulder, my wrist, whatever. And then they blame it on age. And this is something that it's kind of been bred into us to believe that as we age, we slow down. But I believe the truth is we age because we slow down. And I feel like movement is such a use it or lose it type of deal. And so many people they don't understand that it doesn't take much. Like, it doesn't take much to maintain capacity. You don't have to be in a gym. You don't even have to be in a gym, but I was gonna say you don't have to be in a gym hours a week, but you don't even have to be in a gym at all. Like, I don't know. When's the last time you intentionally, jumped or sprinted or rolled on the ground? Like, all these things that we used to do when we were younger, and we felt so good. Our bodies felt good. We felt capable. We felt strong. We were faster. We were more flexible. And again, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna look at this, and you're gonna say, "Yeah, but we're older." But then think about what you've done for the last however many years. You stopped playing. You stopped intentionally sitting on the floor and getting back up. You've played it safe on so many different things where you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that because I might injure myself, right? And I've been in the gym for a long time, and I notice these things, and they're things that I don't normally do that I once did. So for instance, it was like last summer or the summer before, we played in a baseball tournament, and it was the first time that I had all out sprinted in a long ass time. And I was sore for like 2 weeks. Like, my body was beat up. And some people might think, they might go through that situation. They might think, oh, I'm getting too old for this. Where my mind works in a different way. And I'm like, okay, something's not right. If I can't sprint, or if I can't play a recreational baseball tournament on a weekend without feeling like shit, then I need to do more, right? I need to build more capacity. So the way I train has completely shifted, and then training for this bike ride, it's the same thing. Like, it's a postural thing where I notice sometimes my back gets a little more tight. I'm not used to being in this position. My hip flexors get tight because I'm doing a lot of this seated position and, pushing and pulling. I need to stretch that. And it's something that has to happen regularly. But the more capacity we build for our bodies to be able to handle more, the better off we're going to be as we age, right? So if you continue to work on balance, hand-eye coordination, some sort of endurance, and obviously strength, you're going to have a way better time. Maybe you're 70 and you trip over something, you might be able to handle a fall way better than somebody who has done none of that stuff for years. They fall, break something, and then from there, a lot of times it's a huge decline from there, right? So yeah, I suggest, while you're capable, and even if you're not as capable, there are ways for you to rebuild. But while you're somewhat capable, I think it's wise as we age to try to build more capacity. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Like, I'm on the floor every day, whether that's stretching, whether that's sometimes just laying on the floor, sometimes doing mobility stuff on the floor, rolling around. I've really gone back to my roots with martial arts, and something that I used to do as a kid and into my 20s. I was really into martial arts, and I was super flexible and I could do all these things. And then I stopped and I just lifted weights for a long time, and my body got really tight. And now I incorporate a lot of those things back in. Like, I'm not trying to be, a fighter or anything like that, but doing some of those movements and some of those exercises has built resilience, I think, in my joints, in my ankles, my knees, my shoulders, my elbows, things that most people normally wouldn't do. Those are the things that when you get into a situation and all of a sudden you hurt something, it's because you're just not used to doing those things. So just remember, if you don't use it, you will lose it. And especially with this aging demographic, I feel now more than ever, it's time to start moving again, keep moving, whatever it is. You just have to keep going, because as soon as you stop, that's when things start to fall apart.